to talk to him and bring him in. And Mephibosheth had club feet and couldn't walk. And in that time, and during that time, in ancient culture, that meant that there was some kind of sin in your family. There was something that had divinely intervened, and something was wrong. And so oftentimes these family members would be sent off. And Mephibosheth was done that same way. But David, long after Saul had died, and long after Jonathan, his father, Mephibosheth's father, had died, David called to him and had him come back. So there's this beautiful story that ends that David has Mephibosheth sit and eat at his table, at the king's table, for the rest of his life. He had flawed feet, literally and figuratively. He had flawed feet. But here's the beauty, and what I want you to see is that when he sat at the king's table, you didn't see his feet. You just saw him. David just wanted him. He didn't care. And so this is a beautiful picture of the table with the cloth, and you can't see that shame. And how many of us have a table where we can sit, and whatever the shame is, and whatever the guilt is, and whatever it is, God's grace covers it. And it's just us around the table, flawed and broken, but covered in God's grace. Isn't that a beautiful picture? Do you have friends like that? Do you have friends like that? Do you have friends that have